Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to Hollywire TV. As you can see, I'm hanging out in the studio with Olivia Holt.
How's that?
How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
All of the down and the uppers keep making love to each other, and I'm trying. Can't keep my hands to myself.
So your debut single, Phoenix, comes out. What are you feeling right now? Nervous, happy, scared, excited?
All of the above.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, it's a little surreal for sure. It's been a while since I've put out something for me, so yeah, definitely all of those emotions combined.
Well, you're saying how this is the first time you're doing music for yourself and not for a character.
Sure.
I mean, there's got to be vulnerable feelings that you're kind of.
Oh, 1,000%. I mean, you put it the perfect way. It's one of those feelings, you know, where you're like, okay, here we go. You sit there and you're in this vulnerable place, and you try and lyrically put it into a sense where everybody can understand and relate, and it's fun. I mean, once like you get the hang of it and like you start understanding the process, it becomes so much fun, and I just want to do it every day.
What is it about the single that represents you as a musician?
It's, for me, an empowering song. And I mean, people can listen to love songs and heartbreaks all day long, which will definitely be on my album as well, and they will hear those stories. But when I recorded it, it was one of those moments where I was like, oh snap, like this is legit. This is a message that I want everyone to hear, and I want them to embrace, and I want them to take in and take it away in their everyday lives, and you know, find that best version of themselves, because that's what's most beautiful. And if you think about Phoenix, you think of, you know, rising from the ashes, and that's kind of like an empowering kind of mantra. If you think about it, if like you wake up every day and you're like, okay, here we go, I'm gonna make this a great day. It's gonna be a positive one. I'm gonna spread positivity and goodness.
Well, you have such supportive fans. I loved looking on your Twitter and just seeing, I mean, your fans are so excited for this music. It's been a long time coming. What is it like to kind of have this built-in fandom that's just so incredibly supportive?
I mean, they're unreal. I've never interacted with people in like it's just such an interesting way, especially over social media now. I mean, I can literally just get on Twitter or get on Instagram or get on Facebook and just like get to know them. And they're funny, like, and they're into it. They're I mean, they've been here since the beginning, and I'm so grateful for that, because you're right, it's been a long time coming, and for them to be waiting this long and so patiently, I am forever grateful for that.
How would you describe sort of this transition going from Olivia, the actress, to Olivia, the musician? What is that like for you? How would you kind of describe it?
It's interesting. I mean, music was originally what I wanted to do. My dad was in a hair band in the 80s.
I love that.
And my entire family has just been surrounded by music for so long that I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So acting kind of took over and alienated music for a minute, but this window of opportunity opened up for music, and I grabbed it. I grabbed it really fast because I love music so much.
What do you think it is about you that makes you different and unique as an artist?
I know that at least, you know, a good percentage of every artist, you know, wants there to be an authenticity about them, wants the people who are not fans and who don't know who they are to see them and to be like, oh, cool, like I can relate. Like, I think that's one thing that I've always wanted to stick with.
Would you say that Phoenix is a good representation of what the album's going to sound like?
Yeah, 1,000%. It definitely, I mean, it's a fun song. I mean, the energy is right there. I mean, the tone of it kind of resonates like this perfect visual of like what the album will be.
Any collabs on the album as of yet?
Yes, but I can't say.
Okay.
Cannot say.
Are they
yet.
other well-known musicians?
Maybe.
That's exciting though. Something to look forward to. I know like Selena Gomez is someone who's sort of taken a similar path.
Sure.
Has anyone given you any advice, or have you taken anything away?
Yeah, I mean, this has been a whole learning process for me. I mean, I never saw myself as a songwriter until this whole album came about, and I've been starting to sit in rooms and co-write and really just understand that entire process. So I've now started to look at it in a different way, and I've been working with different people, like Steve Mack, who I worked with on Phoenix. He's worked with incredible people, like, I mean, The Wanted, Kelly Clarkson, like One Direction,
Just
like, I mean, just
you know,
just
no
a
big
few to
deal.
name.
No big deal.
And so I mean, he taught me a lot just by being in a room with him. He didn't even have to give me any advice. It was just like being in a room with him, understanding the way that he works. And everyone works so differently, and so you kind of take away certain things that they do, and you embrace that, and you remember that, and you cherish them for that, and that's incredible.
Well, we're so excited. If you had to describe this time in your life, this chapter, maybe in 3 words, how would you describe it?
Surreal, fun, and saying this is one, but absolutely bananas.
I feel like I knew you were going to say that.
I know. It is. I mean, it is. It's
Yeah.
like how is this all happening? And I'm stoked.
What other project are you most excited for this year?
I just finished a film called Class Rank, directed by Eric Stoltz. I worked on it with Skylar Gisondo, who is an incredible actor and even better human being, and as well as Kristen Chenoweth and Bruce Dern. And the cast was amazing. It was the first time that I've really ever had to really challenge myself for a role. So we don't know what's happening with it quite yet, but I mean, when everybody sees that, just know that's probably one of the proudest acting projects I've ever done.
All right, Olivia, high five. Keep kicking butt.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Thank you so
I'm excited
much.
for you.
Yay!
And we'll see you guys soon.
See ya.
Bye.